Hola amores, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the Samaná African Americans of DR. Now this topic was actually requested to me maybe a month and a half or 2 months ago, and I'm just now getting to it. So to the person that requested this, sorry it's taking me so long, but I did figure this would be the perfect time to talk about it just because it is Black History Month. And like I said previously, I was going to be doing videos about DR as well. So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone. So with that being said, let us get on with the video. The Samaná Americans are a minority cultural subgroup that inhabits the peninsula of Samaná in the Dominican Republic. Samaná Americans are descendants of African Americans who, beginning in 1824, immigrated to Hispaniola, then under Haitian administration, benefiting from the favorable pro-Black immigration policy of President Jean-Pierre Boyer. Jonathan Granville, a Haitian soldier and diplomatic, traveled to the United States in May to June of 1824 and met with abolitionists such as Richard Allen, Samuel Cornish, and Benjamin Lundy, and began to organize the campaign for what was coined the Haitian immigration. Beginning in 1818 in Philadelphia, American abolitionists saw Haiti as a convenient depository for African Americans. Hoping to create formal diplomatic relations with the United States, in April 1824, Haitian President Jean-Pierre Boyer agreed to pay passage for all of the immigrants. The result was successful, with more than 6,000 immigrants responding in less than a year. One of the largest groups left from Philadelphia and settled in the town of Samaná. After that, however, the settlements met with multiple problems and many returned. However, many stayed, and among those who stayed, enclaves in Puerto Plata and Santo Domingo were clearly evident by the time of Frederick Douglass's visit in 1871. But the most distinct of all the enclaves was the one in Samaná, which has survived until today. They constitute a recognizable and sizable cultural enclave, and a few of its members are native Samaná English speakers. These African Americans included shipbuilders, traders, and educators. They traded across the Caribbean and to the U.S. in their own boats and maintained ties in the U.S. to sell their products. Aware of its distinctive heritage, the community, whose peculiar culture distinguishes them from the rest of Dominicans, refers to itself as Samaná Americans.
In 1824, 6,000 freed African American slaves went and settled in La Hispaniola, the island today shared by Haiti and the Dominican Republic. The documentary African American Settlements in Samaná, Dominican Republic, captures and tells their story.
My name is Jose Francisco Willmore. Call me Franklin. My parents were Reverend Willmore and Mrs. Edmina Willmore. They had 4 children born and raised in Samaná. The children died and 2 are living.
My name is Martha Willmore. My mother was Martha Johnson. And my father, he was Willmore and Green. And I was born here in Santo Domingo, here in Samaná, in this place called Barrio Willmore. I am of the 4th generation of the Afro-Americans that came in the 1824 to Samaná. They came from different parts of the United States, but they all left out from Philadelphia in different groups. Some landed in the capital. A group landed in Puerto Plata. And more than one group came to Samaná. They formed the church because they were sent by Richard Allen. Bishop Richard Allen set out those groups. They were invited by Boyer. which was the president then of Haiti. They offered them, when they came here, that I'd give them equal rights, give them land, but they would give of their culture and civilization to the people here in Santo Domingo.
When the freedom of slavery was taking place, but that was, I believe that was before the emancipation. The slaves that come from down south, running, they flee from down south, and they came to Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, and Bishop Richard Allen, the bishop of the A.N.E Church, was nominated to entertain these free slaves who had run away. And they come there, they had no home, they had no, much of them no clothes, no penny. And in that time, the president of Haiti, that Boyer, in that time the Haitian government was dominating the Dominican Republic also. And he asked the president of the United States that he would like to get some people to settle on this island of Santo Domingo. And Bishop Allen, he prepared these people to come and settle.
The Samaná Americans maintain many elements of 19th century African American culture, such as their variety of African American English, cuisine, games, and community services associations that have since disappeared in the United States. Cultural exchanges with other groups in the area, like the Samaná Haitian communities and the Spanish-speaking majority, have been inevitable. But for the most of its history, the English-speaking enclave has kept to itself, favoring instead intermarriages and reciprocal relations with other Black immigrant groups that are also Protestant and English speakers, like the so-called Cocolos. This is due to the relative isolation of the community, which until the 20th century was accessible only by boat, due to the lack of roads connecting them to the rest of the island. Most follow the African Methodist, Episcopal, and Wesleyan dominations that their ancestors brought with them to the island. At present, there are still over 33 African American surnames in the use in the Dominican Republic, including Miller, King, Jones, Green, Anderson, James, Johnson, Hamilton, and Wright, among many others.
Where did your great-great-grandfather come from and your great-great-grandmother?
They came from North Carolina. Of the Green and the Smith, Hamiltons, all those came from North Carolina.
Samaná, so many people have the names of the immigrants, their last names.
Well, especially the Kellys, the Green, and the Johnsons. Some names is only remain relatives, but no one to carry the surname because no boys to carry the surname. The ones that came to Samaná, it was said that they was of the most prosperous group because they gave them land, but they began they established, they organized, they had a way to organize and build a little church. They had this built and had the school for the children to have education.
Nestor Montilla, senior president of the Common Roots Project, states, historically, African American settlers and their descendants have greatly contributed to the socio-economic and political development of the Dominican Republic. A noticeable contribution ignored by historians is that they fought for the independence of the Dominican Republic during the Restoration War. Little-known heroes such as Jose Wright, an African-American who was promoted to captain on July 3, 1863, joined one of the Dominican founding fathers, General Gregorio Luperón, to fight against Spain's domination of the country between 1861 and 1865, a period known as the War of Restoration. That's it for this video, guys. Hope that you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!